हेलो एवरीवन, वेरी गुड इवनिंग। वेलकम टू टेक्स्ट बुक सुपर कोचिंग फॉर रेगुलेटरी बॉडीज। और आज के इस सेशन में आप सबका स्वागत है। दोस्तों, लेक्चर स्टार्ट करने से पहले, आज की सेशन की शुरुआत करने से पहले एक बार कमेंट सेक्शन में डाल दीजिएगा ऑडियो वीडियो सब कुछ क्लियर है कि नहीं, एक बार वो बता दीजिए। देन वी विल स्टार्ट विद द सेशन की शुरुआत करते हैं। जब मंथ ऑफ सितंबर के कुछ करंट अफेयर्स के अराउंड हम लोग बातचीत करेंगे आज के सेशन में फॉर नाबार्ड एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, नाबार्ड एग्जाम के हिसाब से ये सेशन हमारा रहेगा। बट मंथ ऑफ सितंबर ऑलरेडी हमने अक्टूबर का एक सेशन कंडक्ट कर लिया है। सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस सितंबर मंथ करंट अफेयर्स। उसके बाद कल जो रहेगा मंथ ऑफ नवंबर करंट अफेयर्स के ऊपर हमारी बात होगी। सो बैक टू बैक 2 सेशंस फोकसिंग ऑन नाबार्ड जनरल अवेयरनेस and these 2 sessions focusing on 2 months current affairs. So I'll start with the session without wasting your time because we have only 1 hour to cover majority of questions for the NABARD Grade A exam. Before going to start this session, if you are yet to subscribe our channel, एक बार चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर दीजिएगा। and if you feel this will be useful for you, तो सेशन को भी लाइक करना मत भूलिएगा। Another thing, right now the offer or the sale is going on the super coaching and NABARD Grade A. If you want to enroll into this NABARD Grade A batch where you are going to get all those things, ARD मिल जाएगा, सारे सब्जेक्ट्स का प्रिपरेशन आपका होगा, आंसर राइटिंग की भी प्रैक्टिस आपकी हो जाएगी। So 4999 you just need to the coupon code PUSHPAK, इससे आपको डिस्काउंट मिल जाएगा। But if you want to enroll into regulatory body super pack includes all types of regulatory body, supervisory body exams like RBI, NABARD, SEBI, PFR, DA, IFSCA, all the exams will be covered. तो यहाँ पे भी आप कूपन कोड यूज कर सकते हो PUSHPAK, जहाँ पे आपको डिस्काउंट मिल जाएगा। So 12 plus 6 months subscription is available in 9299. Keep that in mind. It includes everything, pre, mains as well as interview, सारी चीजें यहाँ पे रहेगी। So let's start with today's session. आज के सेशन की शुरुआत करते हैं। आज के सेशन का जो पीडीएफ है, उस पीडीएफ आपको इस टेलीग्राम ग्रुप पे अवेलेबल हो जाएगा। इवन tomorrow there will be another session, so link for that session as well as PDF of that session will be available on this telegram group, so keep that in mind. Okay, so let's start. The first question is on your screen. Yes guys, Union Cabinet recently approved the DSIR CSIR scheme, that is Department of the Science and Industrial Research, Scientific and Industrial Research, sorry, on the capacity building of human resource development. What is the total outlay approved for the scheme during the 15 Finance Commission cycle? So recently Cabinet in the month of September approved a scheme for capacity building and human resource development under DSIR CSIR, Scientific and Industrial Research की बात हो रही है। So how much budget allocation is given by the government of India for 15 Finance Commission cycle? Yes, answer of this question is 2277 crore. That much amount of budget is allocated by government of India. This is a very important news, a government scheme, government announcement, and the straightforward question can be asked on this for your exam point of view. So keep that in mind. We'll go to the next question. India was recently elected as a member of which Interpol body during the 25th ASEAN Regional Conference in Singapore? Interpol, International Criminal Police Organization, headquarters is in Lyon, Paris. India is a member of Interpol. Recently, there was a meeting of Interpol and India got elected as a member of which of the following body recently in Singapore. This meeting was in Singapore. By the way, Interpol's headquarters is in Lyon, France. France में इसका headquarters है. Yes, answer of this question is Interpol Asian Committee. So India got elected for this particular committee. Interpol, International Criminal Police Organization, like I already mentioned, headquarters is in Lyon, France में इसका headquarters है. We'll go to the next question. World Maritime Day is observed on 25th of September every year. In India also we observe this day by the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Inland Waterway Ministry. The question is, what was the theme for 2025? 2025 के लिए theme क्या है? This is the question in front of you. Again, World Maritime Day, very important. In India, it was observed by Ministry of Port, Shipping, Inland Waterway. Sarbananda Sonowal sir is the minister of this ministry. So question is, what was the theme for this year? Answer of this question is our ocean, our obligation, our opportunity. They do ask question related to important days, and such kind of days will be really crucial. Why such kind of days will be really crucial? I'll tell you. The reason is that this. Recently, Cabinet announced a new policy, a 4-pillar approach for shipbuilding in India or the maritime development in India, with a total budget allocation of 69,725 crore. That much budget allocated by Government of India, focusing on 4 pillars. Which 4 pillars? So we'll discuss that also. Look, shipbuilding financial assistance, the one factor. Then shipbreaking credit note, another factor. Maritime development fund is the another factor which is mentioned, and the 4th factor is about shipbuilding development scheme. So total 4 factors or the 4 pillars mentioned by Government of India, and this announcement was nearby this International Maritime Day which we have observed. The shipbuilding is the focus of government. Cabinet policy which was also mentioned in the month of September, वो भी आपके सामने यहाँ पे रखी हुई है. क्वेश्चन उसके अराउंड आपके लिए बन सकते हैं. I'll go to the next question. Expert Appraisal Committee of Union Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, which evaluates environmental impact large infrastructure projects in India, has recently recommended environmental clearance for hydroelectric project of 220 megawatt on the Subansiri River in Taksing, Arunachal Pradesh, near the China border. What is the name of the project? So whole information is given. That permission is given by Environment Ministry, because large project की जो permission है उसी ministry की तरफ से आएगी. They gave the permission of 220 megawatt hydroelectric project. रिवर का नाम मेंशन किया गया, सुबानसिरी रिवर, which is in Arunachal Pradesh near China border. So what is the name of this hydroelectric project? That is a question in front of you. So answer of this is Oju hydroelectric project, which is in Arunachal Pradesh. Examiner can ask question in a different way. They can ask question about the river. They can ask the question about the state. They can ask the question about the how much megawatt hydroelectric project. So in that different ways questions can be asked in the exam, and the clearance is given by Environment Ministry. Bhupendra Yadav sir is the Environment Minister of India. That will be another major factor. So when we are solving the questions, multiple factors or multiple facets will be important for the exam. So keep that in mind. I'll go to the next question. Now, recently everyone knows USA had some restrictions on H1B visa, and India impacted a lot due to these kind of restrictions. So recently after these restrictions, China announced a new visa policy. Same visa policy like USA. So China announced a new visa policy to attract more and more educated and skilled workers in their country. So what is the name of the policy started by China? Sometimes examiner do ask questions like that. Rather than asking about the negativity of the news, they will ask about some other alternatives. So which visa policy started by China to attract more skilled workers and more educated people in their country? And answer of this question is K visa. K visa is the name of the concept started by China recently to counter H1B visa of USA. So keep that in mind. Next question. Ministry of Defense signed a contract with which company for the procurement of 97 LCA Mark 1A aircraft to the Indian Air Force? LCA, Light Combat Aircraft, is also named as or known as Tejas aircraft. Recently, one accident of Tejas aircraft was in news. But that was a kind of a very rare accident we saw. Otherwise, Tejas aircrafts are performing really very well. So Government of India gave the contract of LCA Light Combat Aircraft, Tejas aircraft, to which of the following company? That is a question in front of you. Tejas aircraft manufactured by Indian company only, and the company is owned by Government of India, named as Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. This is Government of India's company, and they are manufacturing this. Engine of Light Combat Aircraft, that is Tejas aircraft, is created by General Electricals. General Electricals is a US based company. This company is creating engines for this light combat aircraft, and rest of the system or rest of the building is done or created or built by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Headquarter of this company is in Bengaluru. Government of India own this company, so keep this in mind. I'll go to the next question. One thing which we all know about, of course आपको भी पता होगा और एग्जाम के लिए भी जरूरी है, MiG-21 planes finally retired from the Indian Air Force. MiG-21 is finally retired. Tejas aircrafts are going to take the place of MiG-21 in coming years. In 1963, MiG-21 were introduced in India, and these planes we purchased from Russia, which we all know about. So ये भी एक question exam के लिए बन सकता है, so keep that in mind. Next question. Now, recently, Government of India, or especially Finance Minister, operationalized the Goods and Service Tax Appellate Tribunal. So, Finance Minister Nirmala ji recently inaugurated, or she chaired one function where we operationalize GST 80, that is Goods and Service Tax Appellate Tribunal. The question is, what is the primary purpose of this GST 80? इसका primary purpose क्या है? Very simple question. We all know from the 22nd of September in India, we are having new GST rates, 5%, 18%, and special rate of 40% for the luxury goods or the sin goods. So after that, Nirmala ji chaired one function where GST 80 become operationalized in India. So what is the purpose behind this? To increase GST collection, to resolve indirect tax disputes, to reduce GST rates, to replace GST council, to oversee state budget. Answer of this question is really very easy. When it comes to appellate tribunal, they are the special courts created for certain field or certain sector. So of course the purpose of this to resolve indirect tax dispute, that is a major factor. So very easy question, not that difficult. GST council is different. GST Council is a constitutional body under article number 279A of Indian Constitution, and GST Council's responsibility is to take decisions regarding GST rates, GST commodities and services. This is an appellate tribunal to solve the disputes. If anything, any kind of dispute arises under GST, so they will be having responsibility to solve it. I'll go to the next question. World Environment Health Day is observed every year on 26th of September. What is the theme for 2025? World Environment Health Day. Recently, COP30 Environment Conference was organized in Belém, Brazil. We all know about that. It is very important. UNFCCC organized this conference every year, and this year's conference was in Belém, Brazil. So before that, we observe this World Environment Health Day, and that's why question is in front of you. Answer of this question is clean air, healthy people. That was the answer. Bhupendra Yadav sir is the Environment Minister of India, which I have already mentioned. Next. According to Kroll Celebrity Brand Valuation 2024 report, rankings of the top 25 Indian celebrities depending on their brand valuation. One celebrity retained the top spot with a brand value of 231.1 million. This is a very easy question and very, very general question. And yes, they do ask such kind of questions in the exam. Sometimes while preparing for the bigger exams, we forget that general awareness is a very, very general based questions they ask. और हम इतना डिफिकल्ट प्रिपेयर करते बैठते हैं कि जनरल अवेयरनेस का मेन क्रक्स ही हम भूल जाते हैं. सो दे डू आस्क क्वेश्चंस लाइक दैट एंड वी शुड हैव द नॉलेज अबाउट दिस. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस, द इंडिया's top celebrity having the biggest valuation. Answer of this question is Virat Kohli. The brand valuation of Virat Kohli is $231.1 million. Second number is Ranveer Singh. Third is Shah Rukh Khan. Fourth is Alia Bhatt. Look, you can see only 3 cricketers over here. Virat Kohli is at the top. Then you can see Sachin Tendulkar and the MS Dhoni. Rest of the are actors from the Bollywood. But these 3 cricketers having huge brand valuation. Especially Sachin Tendulkar and MS Dhoni, they are retired from the international cricket, still having big brand valuation. Sometimes they do ask questions like that. Because questions on Alia Bhatt were asked in the exam earlier. The only female actor having the huge brand valuation, that was a question which they have asked. Next question in front of you. This is very easy, very, very easy. Who approved the procurement of major pulses and oilseeds in Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat for the Kharif 25-26 season? Very easy question, and everyone should answer it properly. When it comes to the agriculture procurement, when it comes to pulses, oilseeds, of course, the procurement will be always under the Agriculture Ministry, Shivraj Singh Chauhan sir. So very easy question, but I want to discuss few things with you. I want to discuss a few concepts with you. This was a news, okay, from where we are discussing it. 100% procurement urad and tur, which was also mentioned on the 23rd of September. This news was there. So very easy news. But the one thing which I want to discuss with you is about the mission for Atmanirbharta in pulses. Government of India launched this mission. This mission was announced in budget Feb 2025. But in the month of October, Government of India launched this mission for pulses. This mission is for 6 years. 6 years के लिए इस mission को launch किया गया. The focus is on 350 lakh ton production of domestic pulses, and major focus is on the tur, urad, masoor. Okay, so its MSP will be decided for 4 years. So tur, urad, masoor is a major focus. MSP will be for 4 years. The majority mission is for 6 years with the aim of 350 lakh tons. That is the pointer mentioned by Government of India. I hope you are not going to make any mistake. 11th of October, government announced this policy with the budget allocation of 11,440 crore. And we are giving NABARD exam, but obvious we can expect multiple questions from this particular policy of government. So initially it was mentioned in the budget 2025 in the month of Feb, but the official policy was launched in the month of October, and that's the pointer in front of you. Okay, so I hope it is clear for you. I'll go to the next question. Yes guys, give me the answer of this. Which two organizations signed MOU to establish DB Net Station under Mission Mausam project? Mission Mausam was launched in 2024 by Government of India, and the major focus of Mission Mausam is that the weather forecasting in your country should be very accurate. It will be helpful for agriculture, it will be helpful for again disaster management, and that's why Mission Mausam concept launched last year by Government of India under Science and Technology Ministry. So for this Mission Mausam, recently two institutions had their agreement. Now, what is the name of this institution? So you can see National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, okay, under Ministry of Earth Sciences, and New Space India Limited under ISRO. So ISRO's New Space India Limited and National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting under Ministry of Earth Sciences, they signed the agreement so that we can have a proper technical support for the Mission Mausam, which was launched in 2024. This is directly related to our agriculture department, I will say, because weather forecasting and its accuracy plays a vital role in India's agricultural development and the production. Okay, I'll go to the next question. Mausam Dock Shipyard Limited has signed MOU with which state government to develop world-class greenfield shipyard on Indian East Coast? Mausam Dock Shipyard Limited headquarter is in Mumbai, means western border of India. Its headquarter is in Mumbai, western border of India. They are creating their new center on India's eastern coast. And Mausam Dock Shipyard Limited is Government of India's topmost shipbuilding company. हमारे देश के नेवी के मैक्सिमम शिप्स आपको माज़गांव डॉक शिपयार्ड लिमिटेड पे ही बिल्ड होते हुए दिखाई देंगे. So in that way they ask this question. Yes, answer of this question is of course Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, eastern coast. So with Tamil Nadu government, they recently had one agreement for the creation of new. Greenfield means new, absolutely from the scratch. That is called greenfield. So we are creating a new center or the new branch of Mausam Dock Shipyard Limited. This company was established in 1934, headquartered in Mumbai, and Biju George is right now chairman and managing director of Masgao Dock Shipyard Limited. So keep that in mind. We'll go to the next question. Which country's cricket board was suspended by the ICC in September 25 due to repeated breaches of governance obligations and failure to meet the membership criteria? So ICC, International Cricket Council, they decided to cancel the membership of which of the following countries' cricket board? This country's cricket board organized T20 World Cup last time. So they were one of the organizers of T20 World Cup where we won the World Cup, and now this team is being banned by the ICC. Reason is not corruption, reason is not the proper governance, and answer is USA. So USA's cricket team is banned by the ICC. Obviously this ban is a temporary ban. Okay, in future it will get revoked like as usual, but due to governance this was banned. We'll go to the next question. Renowned Kannada writer Dr. S.L. Bhairappa passed away at the age of 94 in Bengaluru due to cardiac arrest. Which major literary award did S.L. Bhairappa received in 2023? One of the very famous writer. His writings were translated into other languages like Hindi, Marathi, or other different languages in our country. So one of the very famous writer from Karnataka in Kannada language, and he died recently. So question is which award he got? Obviously it's about the literature. So he received a Padma Bhushan award in 2023, Padma Shri in 2016, Saraswati Samman in 2010, Sahitya Academy Award in 1966, Sahitya Academy Fellowship in 2015, and National Research Professor in 2014. So in 2023, he received Padma Bhushan Award from the Government of India, and the rest of the other awards are also mentioned over here. They do ask question like that depending on important personalities, like which award they received. So keep that in mind. We'll go to the next question. Which platform has the government partnered with to enhance youth employability on the NCS portal, aiming to strengthen connection between employer and the job seekers? Recently, Government of India, especially Labor Ministry, signed agreement with which of the following platform so that the employers and the job seekers can get the data. Means those who require job, they can get the job opportunities, and this company can post their openings on this particular platform called as the NCS portal. Answer is Zepto. After Zepto, recently Zomato also signed the same agreement. So Zomato and Zepto, both these companies. So initially it was Zepto, and recently in the month of November, Zomato also signed the same agreement for the on this NCS portal. So Ministry of Labour Employment, Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya sir is the minister. Under his leadership, this agreement was signed between Zepto as well as Zomato with the Government of India. I'll go to the next question. Next question is very simple, it's not that difficult. Recently, which state got the best award under Central Silk Board's Mera Resham Mera Abhiman? This award received by which of the following state? And answer of this question is Andhra Pradesh. So Andhra Pradesh recently received the award, the best state under silk production. So Mera Resham Mera Abhiman is the name of the award. Chandrababu Naidu is the Chief Minister of the state of Andhra Pradesh, and this state recently received this award. Okay, so answer of this question is B. Now, this is a multi-statement question depending on National Award for E-Governance. National Award for E-Governance is given by the Government of India every year. 4 pointers are there, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You need to answer which is correct. The award were presented at the 20th National Conference on E-Governance in Visakhapatnam. The awards introduced new category for grassroots level digital service initiative. Rohini Gram Panchayat of Maharashtra received gold award under 2025. West Majlishpur Gram Panchayat of Tripura implemented fully paperless e-office system. So which statement is correct, or which statements are correct? That is a question in front of you. Now, I want to tell you a few things. This year's award ceremony was in Visakhapatnam. Absolutely right. This time, the new category was introduced, Digital Service Initiative at the grassroots level. Rohini Gram Panchayat from Maharashtra received the topmost award. The best award is to the Maharashtra's Rohini Gram Panchayat. And the fourth point is wrong. Fourth point यहाँ पे wrong है. Fourth point क्यों wrong है? I will tell you first. The gold award to the Maharashtra Gram Panchayat with a 10 lakh prize money. Second award is to the Tripura, the West Majlishpur Gram Panchayat Tripura. Second award, that is silver award. Okay. Jury award also given to the Gujarat and Odisha Gram Panchayat. Now keep one thing. Rohini Gram Panchayat, which got the gold award, is adapted fully paperless e-office system, and that's why they got the award. So the answer of this question automatically, like I'll show you. Okay. So answer of this question will be 1, 2 and 3. Fourth statement is wrong. So answer will be A. A यहाँ पे आपका answer बन जाएगा. Now why the Tripura Gram Panchayat got the award? Because they implemented citizen charter driven governance with online access to certificate, trade licenses, etc. And for that purpose they got the award. Yes, these awards are important. We are giving NABARD exam, rural development. The example of rural development is in front of you, and we have the paperless Gram Panchayat. We have the Gram Panchayat with the digital citizen certifications. So of course questions will be asked. So keep that in mind. So that's all about this. So answer of this question is A, 1, 2 and 3. Next. Which bank partnered with NPCI International Payment Limited to enable UPI QR code based payment in Qatar? Recently, in the month of November, Bahrain also signed the same agreement. So Bahrain is a recent country to sign the same agreement with NPCI International. So which bank of Qatar signed this agreement? Of course, Central Bank of the country is going to sign this agreement. So Qatar National Bank recently signed this agreement. Okay. So after Qatar, in the month of November, Bahrain signed the agreement. कल हम नवंबर के MCQs डिस्कस करेंगे. That time we are going to see the question. So keep that in mind. So after Bahrain, after inclusion of Bahrain with the UPI, total 9 countries are associated with this agreement. Earlier it was 8. Okay. Now Bahrain become the new country. So total 9 countries are there जो UPI के साथ यहाँ पे काम करती है. ध्यान रखिएगा. Now next. Who has been awarded as a living bridge honor for championing India-UK bilateral ties and finalizing free trade agreement? Recently, India and UK signed FTA. We all know about that free trade agreement. So due to that, which of the following person got the Living Bridge Award because India-UK able to sign the FTA? UK's politics was very, very unstable, and that's why from so many years this agreement was pending. And finally, UK got the new Prime Minister, and under his leadership, we signed the FTA, and that's why UK's Prime Minister Keir Starmer, he got the award called as a Living Bridge Award. Okay, why he received the award? The reason is that under his leadership, we are finally able to sign the FTA. Otherwise, it was pending from so many years. From the last 1 decade, we were discussing FTA with UK. And due to many reasons, sometimes due to COVID-19, sometimes due to geopolitical tensions, sometimes due to political instability of the UK, and finally we signed this. And that's why the business forum of both the countries, India and UK's business forum, gave him this award named as Living Bridge Award. Keep that in mind. We'll go to the next question. Which bank has launched Saving Pro feature that automatically invests surplus funds in overnight mutual funds offering 6.5% returns? Yes, guys. Give me the answer of this question. Yes, IBPS clerk asked this question today. Absolutely right. Which bank has launched Saving Pro feature that automatically invests surplus funds in overnight mutual funds offering up to 6.5% returns? It's one of the very unique policy of the bank. Usually, saving accounts are not providing that much interest rate in a present era where repo rate is so low. But this bank created such kind of saving account. If you have some extra money, they will invest that money into overnight mutual fund. and they will give you 6.5% rate of interest, that overnight mutual fund, and the name of the bank is Geo Payment Bank. They created a very unique policy. So your money in the saving account will be invested into overnight mutual fund, and on that you are going to get 6.5% rate of interest. Is a huge announcement mentioned by the Geo Payment Bank. Next, Antyodaya Diwas is observed every year on 25th of September to honor which of the following freedom fighter of India. अंत्योदय दिवस किसके याद में हम लोग मनाते हैं? We have नेशनल रूरल लाइवलीहुड मिशन के अंत्योदय योजना के is named after him only. So answer of this question is Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. So Antyodaya Diwas is observed on his name. So questions are asked like that, like Children's Day, Pandit Nehru, Unity Day, or the Ekta Divas, Sardar Patel. So in that way, they ask the question Parakram Divas, Subhash Chandra Bose. So Antyodaya Divas, Deen Dayal Upadhyay. So keep that in mind. How many additional LPG connections did the union government sanction under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana for the financial year 25-26? How many additional LPG connections sanctioned by Government of India, sanctioned by Cabinet under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana? That is a question in front of you. Yes, guys, give me the answer of this question. Yes, answer of this question is 25 lakh. 25 lakh extra connections announced by the Government of India recently under Ujjwala Yojana is a very, very important policy, especially for the women, because subsidized rate of free gas cylinder will be provided, connections will be provided. So very unique policy. Next, recently we signed MOU with Morocco, is an African country, on defense cooperation, aims to establish robust institutional framework. Which of the following areas are included under this collaboration? For defense purpose, we signed agreement with Morocco. Morocco is a North African country. Rabat is the capital of this country. Dinar is the currency of this country. We signed defense related MOU with this country, which is very, very crucial. The location of this country is very crucial basically. So answer is defense industry, joint exercise, training and capacity building. The location of Morocco is very crucial, is in Atlantic Ocean. Okay, just Europe is starting from here. So location is very crucial. Algeria, Western Sahara, these are the locations nearby, and that's why this agreement is really important for India. So keep that in mind. I'll go to the next question. Which organization launched second edition of Brazil-India Cross Incubation Program in Agri-tech Maitri 2.0? For NABARD exam, this question can be really very important. Maitri 2.0 is between India and Brazil. For Agri-tech companies, for agriculture technology based companies, recently we had one conference in India. And this conference was organized by, that is a question in front of you, by Indian Council of Agriculture Research, ICAR. Okay. Question definitely will be asked because Agri-tech, agriculture technology based company, Fintech, financial technology, EdTech, education technology. The same way, Agri-tech is right now very much in news, and Brazil is helping India to develop Indian Agri-tech business, and the name of the initiation is called Maitri 2.0. So keep that in mind for NABARD exam especially. ये important factor हमारे लिए बनेगा. I'll go to the next question. According to the Comptroller and Auditor General report on the state finances for the 22-23 year, ध्यान रखना, out of 28 states in India, 16 states managed to achieve revenue surplus, meaning their revenue receipts exceed revenue expenditure. How many states were in the revenue surplus? Actually, answer is already mentioned over here. Answer is 16. Answer is already mentioned in this. I'll tell you. Uttar Pradesh is at the top of this surplus list. Again, this report is for 22-23. Yes, CAG presented report with some year lag. Okay, lagging होती है CAG के report में. Old report CAG ने अभी present किया. So Uttar Pradesh is having huge revenue surplus. Okay, Gujarat, Odisha are the other states having revenue surplus, whereas deficit 12 states are having deficit in the revenue expenditure. So CAG's report is there. GC Murmu sir is a Controller Auditor General of India right now, and he presented this report recently. Next question is about UPI. Revised UPI settlement framework implemented from the 3rd of November. How will authorized transactions be processed, ensure faster, smoother operations? So announcement was done in September, implementation done in the month of November. Question is that UPI settlement cycle, what are the UPI transactions we are doing, how these transactions will be settled, what is the frequency of the settlement of the transaction? That is a question in front of you. Answer of this question is in 10 daily cycles from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So whatever the transactions we are doing, banks are going to settle those in 10 cycles from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. divided into 2-hour window for predictable processing. So in that way, these transactions will be settled between the banks, and this is a new framework mentioned by Reserve Bank of India, National Payment Corporation of India, and implementation started from the 3rd of November. Next question. Whose long-standing record did Smriti Mandhana broke by scoring a century in 50 balls against Australia? Smriti Mandhana, before Women's World Cup, which we won, before that she broke the record of the scoring century in 50 balls against Australia. So this record was earlier held by Virat Kohli. This was Virat Kohli's record. Okay, of course, male, female in both the sports categories, she broke the record of Virat Kohli and become the fastest, the person who scored the century less than 50 balls, and that is an important factor. Again, we all know India won the Women's Cricket World Cup by beating South Africa in Navi Mumbai, D.Y. Patil Stadium. Again, question will be asked. Who has been appointed as a new Director General of Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force, ITBP? These are the forces, the paramilitary forces supporting Government of India under the Home Ministry. So we should know about the heads of these institutions. So Indo-Tibet Border Police Force. Answer is Praveen Kumar sir is the new appointed. Okay, now Pravir Ranjan appointed as a head of CISF, and Praveen Kumar appointed as a head of ITBP. Both of them are 1993 batch IPS officer batchmates. Pravir Ranjan, CISF, and Praveen Kumar, ITBP. ITBP, Indo-Tibet Border Police Force, was established in 1962, and they are appointed together as a Director General of these two forces. Next question. Now, multi-statement question, keep that in mind. National Dhanvantari Ayurveda Day. On 23rd of September, we started observing Ayurveda Day. From this year, we started observing Ayurveda Day on 23rd of September. So, question is around that. So, the award are instituted by the Ministry of Ayush. The top award, Ayurveda Bhushan, carries a cash prize of 5 lakh. Only senior Ayurvedic doctors are eligible for these awards. Application for the awards can be submitted online through Ministry of Health. Which of the following statement is correct? Yes. Answer of this question is 1 and 2. Ministry of Health, Ayush Ministry. We have a separate ministry called as a Ayush Ministry, Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha. Only senior Ayurvedic doctors? No, nothing like that. Even researchers can be the part of this. Even institutions can be the part of this award. So 1 and 2 is absolutely right. 3 and 4 is wrong. Okay, I'll tell you the award winners. Professor Bamwari Lal Gaur got the award. Nilkant Moose and Bhavna Pareshar, okay, they got the award recently. National Dhanvantari Ayurveda Award 2025. Keep that in mind. Okay, I'll go to the next question. Ministry of Ayush recently inaugurated Prayas, an integrated neuro-rehabilitation center at which institution? Prayas is a neuro-rehabilitation center which was recently inaugurated by Ayush. So by using Ayurveda, by using naturopathy, the neurological problems can be solved, and for that purpose, neuro-rehabilitation center was launched in India by the Ayush Ministry, and this launching was done in All India Institute of Ayurveda, Goa. Not in New Delhi, in Goa. Okay, that will be very tricky for the exam point of view, so keep that in mind. Next. Yes, guys. Next question in front of you. Let read the question carefully and then answer. Prime Minister Modi laid the foundation stone of 42,000 crore Mahi Banswara Rajasthan Atomic Power Project, okay, in Banswara, Rajasthan, which will be among the India's largest nuclear plant. Which organizations are jointly developing this Mahi Banswara Rajasthan Atomic Power Project? ये प्रोजेक्ट किसके द्वारा डेवलप किया जा रहा है? ये क्वेश्चन आपके सामने है. Yes, guys. Answer of this question is NPCIL and NTPC. These are the two institutions, they together creating that. Okay, I will tell you this, the factor, okay, which is really very important. NPCIL of course is the institution जो हमारे देश में एटॉमिक एनर्जी के एंगल में काम करती है. Okay, so अणुशक्ति विद्युत निगम. Okay, NTPC having 49% shareholding, NPCIL having 51% shareholding. So they signed the agreement for this new atomic power plant which we are creating in Rajasthan. It will be one of the largest, one of the biggest power plant of our country. I'll go to the next question. Now, recently Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Modi approved comprehensive package aimed at revitalizing India's maritime sector covering shipbuilding. Just few minutes back I have discussed with this. 4 pillars, मैंने कहा था 4 pillars है इस न्यू अनाउंसमेंट को लेके. सो टोटल बजट एलोकेशन ऑल्सो डिस्कस, हमने वो भी डिस्कस किया था. टोटल बजट एलोकेशन इज 69,725 करोड़ with the 4 pillars mentioned by the government of India under this new policy for the development of the shipping business. Okay, चलो, we'll go to the next question. Who has been appointed as the 13th director of the Botanical Survey of India? Botanical Survey of India, one of the oldest organization of our country, headquartered in Kolkata. So Botanical Survey of India's new director general is Kanan Das. In 1890, it was established. Headquarters is in Kolkata. Okay, keep that in mind. And Kanan Das become the new head of Botanical Survey of India. Very easy. I'll go to the next question. Which bank has partnered with the Tally Solutions to integrate e-payment capabilities for the Tally Prime users? Tally, we all know that accounting के लिए financials calculations के लिए Tally software काफी famously भारत में use होता है. So which bank recently signed agreement with Tally Solutions for e-payment capabilities for Tally Prime users? So which bank is having tie-up over here? Yes, answer of this question is Indian Bank. C is the answer of this question. Sorry, I don't know about the when RBI is going to come up with the assistant notification. Sorry, very sorry for that, because unless and until RBI will give the notification, then only the reality will be there. People are creating such kind of videos just to mess up with the students' mindset and create chaos just to get the views. RBI, if RBI wants to come up with the notification, they will come up. If they don't want, they will not. Okay, so it's all about RBI. No one can give you 100% information. If someone is saying they are giving 100% information, okay, either they are lying with you or something fishy with them. Keep that in mind. That is a reality. Unfortunately, people don't listen to this reality and always end up with the nonsense stuff. So please just prepare yourself for the exams which are coming every year, and those exams are not coming every year. You can just prepare properly. Like banking के लिए prepare करोगे तो RBI assistant automatically आपका निकल जाएगा. Anyways, I will go to the next. Which organization foreign contribution registration was cancelled by the Home Ministry? Foreign Contribution Act is not under RBI, it is under Home Ministry. FEMA, Foreign Exchange Management Act, is under RBI, but Foreign Contribution Regulation Act, which is about foreign funding to NGOs, foreign funding to foundation. So recently in the month of September, Home Ministry decided to cancel the registration of Students Education and Cultural Movement of Ladakh. Okay, Sonam Wangchuk's foundation's registration cancelled by the Union Home Ministry recently. But the major factor behind this news is Foreign Contribution Regulation Act comes under Union Home Ministry, so keep that in mind. Okay, I'll go to the next question. Appointment Committee of Cabinet has approved the appointment of career central banker currently serving as the Executive Director of the Reserve Bank of India to the post of the Deputy Governor. Okay. Actually, he is appointed as a Deputy Governor from the month of October. The question is from September. Okay. He is right now Deputy Governor of RBI. We have 4 Deputy Governors and he is the newest Deputy Governor of RBI. Answer of this question is Shirish Chandra Murmu sir. So he is a new Deputy Governor. He replaced M. Rajeshwar Rao sir. So we have T. Ravishankar, Swaminathan Janaki Raman and Dr. Poonam Gupta as the RBI's Deputy Governor. So new Deputy Governor is Shirish Chandra Murmu sir. 3 year is the initial time frame for the Deputy Governor. Extension can be given, वो provide किया जा सकता है, ये भी factor याद रखेगा. आगे बढ़ते. Who has been re-elected as a president of International Paralympic Committee for the 3rd and final term in 2025? Paralympic Committee. Olympics and Paralympics both are really very important. India is focusing on Olympic 2036. We all know about that. We got the Commonwealth permission for 2030 just few days back. So Paralympic Committee's head is Andrew Parson. Andrew Parson belongs to Paralympic. Paralympic Committee's headquarters is in Bonn, Germany, which was established in 1989. Divyangjans are playing in Paralympics. Next. Reserve Bank of India issued directive under Payment and Settlement System Act to Bengaluru-based Fintech startup ordering to immediately stop all payments related to the operations due to lack of proper authorization. Which startup was this? Bengaluru-based Fintech company got the restrictions from RBI under Payment and Settlement System Act 2007. Yes, guys. Yes, answer of this question is simple. C is the answer of this question. Simple is the name of this company जिसके ऊपर यहाँ पे restriction लगा हुआ है, and that is really very important factor. I'll go to the next question. Which 2 financial institutions have recently entered into co-lending partnership to expand gold loan services across semi-urban and the rural India? Yes, guys. So, which 2 institutions came together for gold loan? Co-lending. Co-lending is a very important concept, and this co-lending agreement signed especially for the rural India and semi-urban India. So again, NABARD oriented question can be asked. So recently, Bank of Baroda and IIFL Finance, okay, they signed the agreement recently for this gold loan agreement. Okay, very important when we are focusing on the NABARD exam, such kind of questions can be asked. So keep that in mind. Okay, I'll go to the next question. Air India recently raised $215 million for which 2 financial institutions to refinance debt for acquiring 6 Boeing 777-300ER aircraft. So Air India, it was owned by Government of India earlier, but now purchased by Tata. So Air India took the loan from which banks to repay the money to Boeing 777-300ER aircraft purchase? Yes, guys. Answer of this question is Bank of India and the Standard Chartered. Okay, so they signed this agreement for this particular. Okay, I'll go to the next question. Yes, guys. Last 10 questions we are going to discuss. After this, last 10 questions we are going to discuss. Yes, answer is Mahopadhyay Bhadresh Das Swami. Okay, one of the very famous, renowned Sanskrit scholar. He is going to get which of the following award, or he was getting which award? So one of the very famous Sanskrit scholar, Mahopadhyay Bhadresh Das Swami. Answer of this question is Saraswati Samman, one of the very big, one of the very famous literature award of India. Okay, Birla Foundation is involved with Saraswati Sanman, and this award this time to the Sanskrit scholar and one of the very famous Vedanta tradition philosopher, okay, Mahopadhyay Bhadresh Swami is going to get. Next question. Who inaugurated the first annual green hydrogen R&D conference in New Delhi? Yes, guys. First annual green hydrogen R&D conference in New Delhi, research and development regarding green hydrogen. Prahlad Joshi sir is a renewable energy minister of India. Prahlad Joshi sir is a renewable energy minister of India. So he inaugurated this green hydrogen R&D conference recently in New Delhi. So yes, answer of this question is C. Keep that in mind. Recently, which country's veterinary medicine regulator approved world's first vaccine to protect koalas from chlamydia disease causing infertility, blindness and death among the endangered species? Again, animal husbandry is a very important factor. This news is not related to India, okay, but they created a vaccine for the first time in the world for these koalas so that the chlamydia cannot create a problem for them, blindness for them or the death for them. So for the animal husbandry point of view, this international question will be important for the NABARD student. Yes, answer is Australia. Australia, obviously koalas belongs to Australia. So Australia created this vaccine for the first time all over the world. Next question. Who has been appointed as the head of Nepal's interim government following resignation of PM KP Sharma Oli? NSG, look, NSG's announcement was in 1984. I don't know the options were given. Okay, if option were not 1984, then 1986 because it operationalized in 86. NSG operationalized in 86, but announcement was in 84. If 84 was mentioned in the option, then you can opt for the 84 because that was a proper year announcement. But if 84 was not there, then you can mention 86 because operationalization of the NSG was from the 86. So confusion is there with this question. Many students are asking the same thing. Okay. Yes, answer of this question is Sushila Karki. She is the first female prime minister. Might be she is an interim prime minister, but she is the first female prime minister of Nepal. After Gen Z revolution, this was a important factor. Okay. I'll go to the next. Who has inaugurated Bihar's first agriculture process food product export development authority in Patna? So this is a Bihar's first APEDA center, APEDA center, first time in Bihar, inaugurated in Patna. APEDA comes under Commerce Ministry, and that's why answer of this question is Piyush Goyal. Okay, Piyush Goyal is the answer of this question because APEDA comes under the Commerce Ministry. APEDA is responsible for agricultural exports. So whatever the agriculture products or the processed food products you want to export from India, this is the authority which will help you. Again, there are some pointers mentioned regarding Bihar's GI tag oriented commodities like Shahi Lychee or the Makhana or Zardalu mangoes, very famous from the Bihar, and they got the GI tag. So keep that in mind. Okay, I'll go to the next question. Which nation has made the history by appointing world's first artificial intelligence generated government minister with the primary objective creating a corruption-free government system or governance system? Yes, guys, give me the answer of this question. The corruption-free governance system. Answer of this question is Albania. Albania is the name of the country. So Albania's capital is Sirane. Okay, lek is the currency of this country, European country, and its Prime Minister Edi Rama created this AI generated minister so that there should not be any corruptions. So to stop the corruption, this AI generated minister concept created for the first time by this particular country. Okay. Yes, guys, last three questions including this. New Delhi transactions limit for NPCI person to merchant for selected verified categories. Person to person transaction limit is 1 lakh. It is unchanged, not changed. P2M Other than these categories, P2M, other than these categories is 6 lakh. Okay. These categories means like share market or the loan repayment or the insurance. Okay. For that, the transaction limit is 10 lakh. Okay. Other than selected categories, the transaction limit is 6 lakhs, and P2P, person to person, the limit is 1 lakh. So keep that in mind. Next question. Who has been honored with the PV Narasimha Rao Memorial Award for Economics for his contribution to Indian economic transformation and the nation building? Ex-Prime Minister of India, ex-RBI Governor, ex-Vice Chairperson of Planning Commission, one of the very famous economists and the scholar, that is Dr. Manmohan Singh. He recently received PV Narasimha Rao Memorial Economics Award. PV Narasimha Rao was a Prime Minister of India, and during his prime ministership, Dr. Manmohan Singh was a finance minister who introduced LPG, liberalization, privatization, and globalization. The last question of the day, last question. Prime Minister Modi participated in the international conference on Gyan Bharatam. Gyan Bharatam portal for manuscript digitization was recently launched. What was the theme of this 3-day Gyan Bharatam conference? Gyan Bharatam is the name of the policy of Government of India under Culture Ministry. Gyan Bharatam portal is there, and conference was also organized. Purpose behind Gyan Bharatam is that whatever the old manuscripts, whatever the old documents are there in India, we want to digitalize them, or we want to digitize them, and for that purpose we launch this particular conference. So yes, answer of this question is reclaiming India's knowledge legacy through manuscript heritage is the answer of this question. Yes guys, that's it from my side for the day. Okay, I'll stop here. Again, I'll tell you the offer is going on right now on our super coaching platform for the NABARD exam. You can use this coupon code PUSHPAK. If you want to enroll for the regulatory body exam super pack, it includes everything. It includes RBI 2026. It includes SEBI, IFSCA, PFRDA, NABARD, 12 plus 6 months subscription, and you can use this code, and this offer is only till the 30th of November. So keep that in mind. Okay. This is a Telegram group from where you are going to get these notes. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. same timing, we are going to discuss November current affairs MCQs. That session will be little bit longer session. We are going to discuss near about 1.5 hours, and we'll cover November month current affairs in that session. So don't forget to attend that session. Okay. That's it guys from my side. We'll see you in the next session. Bye.